What up, you dingus? This is Definitely Not Good, the podcast where we create stories, and they're definitely probably not good. I'm your host, CJ, and I'm joined by my producer, Nuqady.
Hello there.
Hey, we have a very, very special guest here today. We have me and Nuck's old mentor from high school, Avon Killion.
Good to be here.
Good to have you.
Actually, I'm honored to see some of my students still creating.
Oh, man.
Well, we're honored that you're honored.
You know, I don't know.
Sensei.
I don't know if you'll really be proud of what we make today, but we're happy you're here. So thank you for joining us.
I got a question.
Yes.
Nuqady?
Yes, sir.
How'd you get that nickname?
Oh, it's a long story.
I know you were Nuck.
Yeah. The D just, it's for fun, you know?
Nuqady.
Nuggety.
Nuqady.
You know? Like Nuggalicious.
I won't ask how to spell that.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Well, folks, I don't know what this is, but it's definitely not good. If this is your first time listening, this is pretty much how everything works. We are all amazing storytellers.
Amazing.
And it's our job, our sacred duty, to come up with a story completely from scratch with a little twist. We have a series of wheels we're going to spin, each of them random, and depending on where they land, we have to somehow incorporate it into our story. Today we have Avon Killion. I like to call him Killion because he's my old teacher from high school.
My mans.
Yeah. How are you doing today?
Still alive and cranking. Looking forward to this opportunity.
I like that.
Haven't done radio or podcasts since I was in high school.
When was that?
I was in high school in the late 60s.
Okay, so a couple years ago.
A couple years ago.
Just a blink away.
Yeah. What did you have for breakfast?
I had a banana and yogurt.
Okay.
I try to have yogurt, Greek yogurt, every morning because of the protein.
Oh, yeah, it's good for you.
That's real good for you. Shoot, I mean, I think I had pizza for breakfast. It's probably not the smartest.
I had a burger smothered in butter.
I still...
You're kidding.
Dude, we eat like kids still. Like, really, like, it's terrible. I don't know how long we're going to live, but you're probably going to outlive us at this point, Killion, for real.
I don't have much longer.
A burger smothered in butter?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Smothered in butter.
Oh, man. So, yeah, Killion, I just have some questions for you because it's been a while since we've all...
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Done this
Question
whole thing.
away.
What's retirement like?
Well, promised land.
This the promised land?
It's the promised land. I mean, it's what everybody strives for and works for. You just hope that when you get there, number one, your finances hold up. Mm-hmm. I guess number one is really your health.
Right, yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys know, but in 2007, when I was teaching, I got prostate cancer.
Yeah, I remember.
Right. So when I waited 10 years to get it treated, so that was the first thing I did in retirement was I had my cancer treated. And then after that, I had to figure out what am I going to do all day? Because you're responsible in retirement for your own happiness.
Right.
You got a schedule to fill every day. And I wanted to at least exercise. Mm-hmm. So the biggest challenge I still face is I feel like I'm getting lazier and lazier every day. Mm. It's harder to do exercise. Like I've yet to ride my bike this summer, for example. At all.
Oh, man. This has been a good summer, too.
Yeah. Well, it's been hot. Yeah. It's gotten hotter and hotter and hotter. That makes it more challenging because I'm not too happy with when it gets above 80 degrees. Yeah, but I still play tennis. I do crossword puzzles. I'm a grandfather. I'm babysitting tomorrow. I've been traveling. I've been to Hawaii 3 times.
Oh, wow.
I've been to Boston several times. I was in Florida last year.
Alma mater.
Yes, I've entertained a lot of guests since I retired. I do a lot of yard work. I could go on and on.
Mm.
But I keep myself entertained. I was telling CJ, I'm never bored. I have things to do. The question is, will I do them?
Facts.
You don't have to. That's it. You can do whatever you
Hey,
want.
I have an old friend that says, I was teasing him about not cutting his grass. And he said, Avon, let me tell you something. Are you familiar with the word mañana? I said, yes, I am.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Have you seen any good movies or TV shows lately?
I have, but that would require me to remember their names.
So not that good.
Well, they have been, but TV is my mistress. I don't know if I've ever told you that.
No, that's the first time I heard
I'm
that.
always behind on my television viewing, and I watch so much, it's difficult to keep track of.
And it has never been easier.
But
to
we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
Okay, we'll come back.
Maybe some titles will pop up in my head.
I understand you're single.
Very.
Okay.
Very.
So I think we're safe to ask this question.
Yeah.
Who's your main squeeze? Your what's the word? Celebrity crush.
I don't have any.
You don't have a
You don't have a celebrity crush?
No, I don't. I'm not really a fan of celebrities.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I want to dive in on that.
I'm not a follower or an admirer.
You know,
That was one of the issues in my marriage. That's why I'm single.
you're just doing your own thing. You're like enjoying. Okay. Well, what do you look for in a lady? I suppose.
Right now in the present,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for anything.
Nothing at all, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
I've been married twice. I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done.
You're just enjoying life.
I'm just enjoying life.
What's your take on AI?
I think it's going to be much like the internet. And what I mean by that is, if you look at the internet, TikTok, Facebook, it's like Pandora's box. Potential for great good. Communication. You can go virtual around the world in an instant. But there's also potential for great evil, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Misinformation is spread. People use it as their only news source. I have friends. Here's an example. A friend called me one morning and said, I just saw on my news source on my phone that heroin was legalized in Seattle, in the state of Washington.
Heroin?
Heroin. I go, that's a lie. I can tell
said
you...
that?
I can tell you, as someone who lives here and votes, that there's no way that would have been legalized without it, number one, being in the newspapers.
Right. We all would have heard about
We
that.
all
yeah.
would have heard about that.
Oh, yeah.
So she says, I'll send you the article. So she sends me the article, and the headline implies that. But if you read the article, what the article is really about is an experimental board that was set up to research the feasibility of having these legal injection sites. So I
Right,
wrote
yeah.
back to my friend and I said, in the future, read this shit before
Finish
you send
the
it
article.
to me. And don't start spreading misinformation like everybody else.
'Cause that's how it happens, man.
Yeah. Go read a newspaper.
Most
for
of the
a
time,
change.
somebody just sees a Facebook post and is like, oh, that's real.
Yeah.
But what you have in America now are what we call news deserts. There's at least 500 communities in America. They have no newspaper. They have no local news station. So you have an absence of journalists who keep government accountable. Like if you live in a small town in the Midwest now that's got maybe 50,000 people, your newspaper's dead, you have no local TV station, you have no local cable, how do you find out what city government's doing? Well, you go to your phone. And now you're looking, and there's not much on your phone about your local community.
Right, yeah.
So that's one of the challenges we face, I believe, with new technology and AI. Because with AI, you're going to be able to take animation even further,
Yeah.
right? You can create Avon,
You sure can.
right?
That
You
do
might
that.
think you're talking to Avon on the phone, and it's not me. So what's going to happen with stupid people?
They're just going to get stupider.
They're going to get dumber. And they're already a challenge. I tell my friends, I think the real challenge in America is not with the people at the top, but if you're a high school teacher, which I was, is there need to be more resources devoted to dumb people.
Yeah.
And it's not their fault. If I'm stupid, it's not my fault. Blame my parents, but blaming doesn't help. More resources, right?
Must educate.
I would like them to be able to get a job, get to work on time, hold a job, and pay taxes like me. Because if they don't, it's on the rest of us working people to support them.
Speak.
Ooh. And another thing, speaking about schools, is the schools are asked to do too much and then they're criticized. Like right now, if you look at the image of public institutions in America, no one thinks highly of public education in America, except maybe from people from other countries, right?
True that.
And one of the problems is, I look at the high school I was at for 16 years, is you are asked to be a babysitter. You have kids who are special needs. I love special needs kids. But can we really afford to have 8 or 9 kids in a room with 4 or 5 professionals?
Yeah, that's an extra mile.
And then the school's also providing counseling services. I mean, we're asked to do a lot. There's a nurse there.
And they're all underpaid, too.
They're all underpaid. There's a psychologist. I mean, I would build smaller schools and ask them to do less.
So when are you running for office?
That would be never. But I'll support you, CJ, and you,
man.
You guys are the future. I'm the past.
Made my kid, man.
Speaking of the future, what's something about the future that excites you?
AI is exciting. I mean, it's got unlimited possibilities.
What's something that you want to see take off with AI?
Well, I would like to see medically be able to better diagnose things like cancer, which I had 10, 15 years ago. That will be helpful medically, probably extend my life and the life of others. So that will be something I think in the arts, the potential is, I can't even imagine.
It's insane what we've already gotten to. And
I mean, I would love to be part of a creative laboratory, right? Where you can sit around and go, I think this would be a good idea for a movie, and then have somebody who's really good at AI go create it.
Oh, that'd be great for this show.
Because I got ideas.
Okay.
Right? You know, for scripts and movies and stories. But then you get into the execution, just like I was talking to you guys about visualizing this podcast. And you gave me all these excuses and obstacles. Maybe with AI, you eliminate all those obstacles. And much like TikTok, which has made it possible for the common person to have access to being a creator, AI may open up those possibilities and make it much easier to create movies.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And you know what? Speaking of that, maybe now it's for a good time for a call to action. If you want to see this podcast live, or if you'd like some kind of visual aid on it, let us know. Give us 5 stars on the App Store. Or you know what? Buy a hat, right?
Yeah.
Go to linktree.com/DNGPOD. Click the merch link and buy yourself a Definitely Not Good hat. We're selling them, folks. We're selling them.
We're selling those.
I want one free.
I got one right here.
Yeah, we got one. There we go. You got one with your name on it, Killion. Well, this has been really insightful, but now we got to get into the dumb shit. I'm afraid.
Sorry about that.
I'm ready.
We don't have a sponsor, but we do have a wheel to spin to choose a sponsor for us. So let's spin a sponsor wheel and see who we're sponsored by.
Okay, Mr. Killion, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
He has to yell when he...
I have to, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Today's episode is brought to you by Chairs.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wait, didn't we sponsor by...
Did we do Chairs?
I think we did Chairs. Do it one more time.
Okay, what are we spinning?
Cheers.
See, it's boring when I don't yell.
Yeah.
Magnets.
This episode is proudly sponsored by Magnets. Killion, how do you feel about Magnets?
I have no feelings on magnets.
You have no feelings about them?
You don't think magnets are fucking cool?
They're pretty amazing, in my opinion. Like, you can put them on fridges. You can, there's some kind of, it's like real-life magic a little bit if you mess around with magnets. It's pretty crazy. I think magnets, okay, this is my uneducated ass, right? Where do magnets come from, the earth?
Yeah, they're a natural resource.
I want to know, the history of magnets. How did magnets...
It's just a rock.
I always wonder about substances like this. Who was the first person who discovered magnetic properties.
Right.
I bet his name was Magneto.
And then
Magnus.
how'd you figure out that you could take two magnets that maybe have opposite polarity and have them stick together?
Right.
Yeah, that was a crazy day for that person. Whoever it was. It's like, look at these rocks. Oh my God.
Did a light go off?
Yeah, it had
Oh
to.
my God, you gotta see this.
It's something.
You run to all the homies and
What's it called? It's called magnetite. Is that what it's called?
Never heard of that.
Never heard of that either.
It's a literal stone that what magnets are made out of. It's called, I think it's called magnetite. I might be thinking of a Pokemon.
Here's a question. Why don't we have more magnet technology?
We do light rail.
Light rail magnets?
Light rail magnets,
How so?
isn't it? Am I tripping?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I think the light rail is.
Enlighten us.
I think the actual light rail is magnetized, so it's like floating on the rail.
So how does that work? They just separate magnets out from each other when they want to stop or
I don't
get
know.
faster?
I don't know. What am I? I'm not a magnet doctor, man. Like,
Thank you, Magnus. Thank you for sponsoring us today.
they're magical.
Magnet doctor.
Magnus really are sticking it to us, you know? Or I
I think they're sticking it to themselves.
Yeah. Killion, you're talking about the future. I'd like to know a little bit about the past. So what's something about, I guess, like, so we're like in our 30s, right?
Or whatever.
What was life like for you back when you're like in your 30s, early 40s?
My 30s. 30s, I was out of graduate school at the University of Illinois. I already had 2 kids. So I was starting my career in television, in public television. I can remember our first apartment was about $175 a month.
That's crazy.
Oh, man.
So crazy.
And included utilities in the Midwest, and it was new. I was on committees around town, doing a lot of community work. A lot of my friends were in political activities around town.
Barack Obama.
That was way later. We had just finished the unrest around the Vietnam War.
Oh.
And I can remember me and my friend, this is going back to college. We actually took a bus to D.C. to protest, got tear gassed in Washington, D.C.
did all that.
You got tear gassed.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
So let's see. And then your television. I was working all across the country. So moving, raising kids, trying to find good places to live with good schools, trying to be in a marriage, keep the wife happy, keep food on the table. She's in her career. So you got a lot going on. You're growing together. You're a parent. And as Nup will tell you, I had no training in being a parent.
Oh, yeah. There's no school for that.
And I was also a stepdad. There should be.
There should be.
there definitely
Absolutely.
You might want to think
I don't know
about
what I'm doing. I got 3 of them bastards.
Yeah. You might want to think about, if I had to do over again, take a class.
That would be good.
Most people don't. They just jump right in there and they're thrown in the fire and the family suffers.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the skills if the baby's crying all night.
Dang.
Who's changing the diapers? Who's cooking the meals? Who's buying the groceries? Who's cleaning the toilet?
It's like they should teach that in high school or something, you know?
Yeah, right.
You would think.
Well, again, we go back to they're asking the schools to do a lot.
Yeah.
And I have to confess, after you guys left, I created a freshman class to orient freshmen, 9th graders, to some of the realities of high school, but also managing a budget, looking for a job. I had them create resumes.
Oh, my God. That's what we need.
That's what we need. Yeah.
Search for actual internships because they were too young to work, but you can still intern. One of my students actually got an internship with an architect.
Yo. Wow.
So, yeah, I think that you got all that going on while you yourself are growing as a person. So it makes it even more complicated and challenging when you're a husband or a wife, a father, a mother, and you're learning all these things simultaneously.
Right.
In an unstructured way.
Very unstructured.
You know, this question just popped up in my head. What's your philosophy on creativity?
My philosophy about creativity is either you have it or you don't. It's not something you can...
You've seen a lot of that firsthand.
Yeah. it's not something that you can just go and get. You can't buy it at the store. And some people have a lot more of it than others. And you can see that in our culture because we really value creativity. Look at movie stars, musicians, we could go on. But those people they just have it.
Right.
And as I was telling CJ, you can't really search for it. You just got to wait. It's like, a bolt of electricity is just going to hit you.
Yeah.
And some people, it never hits. You can
Never ever.
You can look at TikTok and go, I don't know why you've been doing this.
So you're saying someone who's not creative could suddenly get hit with the creativity bug? And
It could happen. You could have divine intervention. Something could happen to you that all of a sudden you feel like you have to do this, right? Even now, I don't look at TikTok very often, but I got a close family member who's really into it because of Kamala Harris. So they're creating video after video after video. They're not complex videos if you watch TikTok. It could be just this person talking, but at least there's an outlet for it.
Right.
But she was inspired by political activity that's currently happening in our country. And there are thousands of people who feel similarly because you can see it on TikTok.
Yeah, they connect
so
to it.
that sparked her creativity.
Sparked her creativity.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I guess for myself, like creativity, I definitely feel that I either have it or I don't. And I think it hurts when I don't have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like with this show, for example, like we try to come up with a story from scratch.
For sure.
And sometimes it hits and I'm like, that was actually not
that bad.
And then sometimes,
most of the time though,
not so good. So like, what do you say to like maintaining creativity or just trying to foster it when you have it?
Well, I think you have to make it part of your life on a consistent basis. I'll use myself as an example. Even in retirement, I'm still involved in creativity. I'm working on a video right now about my grandchildren. I'm just documenting their life over the years.
How many grandkids do you have?
I have 3.
Oh, wow.
So I'm doing that. I also finished a video earlier this summer. I have a friend of mine, college friend, Malcolm Rocco in Chicago.
Shout out.
He is a diehard Chicago Bears football fan. So every year we talk, and I said, well, Malcolm, how's it going to do this year? Oh, Avon, they're going to win 9, 10 games. They win like 4 or 5.
He's very creative.
Right. But he's in his 70s like me, and he got into poetry.
Oh.
So that's his new thing now. He's a poet. So he asked me to visualize this poem he wrote about the Chicago Bears. So he went out and he's got a new iPhone. He shot some video. He downloaded some other video from online. And I put together a video about the Chicago Bears. After we finished the video, he actually presented it to the Chicago Bears.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Right? And the Chicago Bears liked it so much, they have taken the poem itself and made a plaque out of it, and they're going to put it in the Chicago Bears locker room.
Wow.
Hey, can we get a shout out?
Shout out.
Yeah. He's written another poem because I told him a story about my brother. And so he wrote a poem about being a brother and the father that's really about me. And he sent it to me to visualize. And I said, Malcolm, that poem took me like 21 hours of editing.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. And I don't have the best editing system. I said, I'm working on this other video, and I'll get to it afterwards if I feel inspired.
It didn't really inspire or compel you to want to jump on it.
It didn't make me immediately think of visual images. Like, usually you give me a subject other than magnets, and I can visually, images pop in my head.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I thought of a few things. I've got some old pictures of my family and my dad, but I'm not really moved to do it yet. But that's on my agenda, which takes me back to the point where I try to always have a hand in the arts, which is why I'm here doing this podcast.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
us.
And I'm glad you're here
Yeah,
for it too.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you guys, I was thinking about some of the videos that all of you did and you two did in high school.
Classics.
And I have this favorite song called Riders. Have you guys heard that?
Writers.
I don't think so.
No.
Hold on.
Oh, he's pulling it out. Okay.
Because it made me think of a video you guys made.
Does it spill the wine?
No.
Was it my spill the wine?
No.
Just for listeners who aren't familiar, Killion made everybody do a Spill the Wine music video. I don't know what the obsession was with that song, but there is probably at least 100 Spill the Wine music videos out there circulating.
I'd say 5. There's probably 500.
500.
We all did them. Some of us did it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
But it made me think of a video you guys made called Riders or something like that. You're riding around on
Scooter Stories.
Scooter Story, yeah. I was like, oh, man, this would be a great song for that.
Man, that is a throwback right there.
I didn't even know you saw that.
I wish I had a copy of it.
Me too.
You don't have it?
No.
Nope. I think Jordan has it somewhere.
Yeah.
I have to look through my old archives.
We'll catch him slipping.
We'll catch him slipping. We'll grab it.
But you guys should be making videos. You're wasting your talent here.
Oh, I don't know if it was. I don't know if I'm wasting my talents here, but thank you, Killion.
That was harsh, wasn't it? No, I take that back.
Well, so we're gonna do things a little differently this time. Killion's gonna kind of help us out with our story as a spectator, I would say, or just kind of like grading us on our performance / maybe giving us some ideas on where we can take our story. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I say let's get started with this terrible podcast. What do you think, Nuqady?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
You don't think?
What?
Our first wheel is our genre wheel. What genre are we making today?
Let's find out what's better this wheel. Hungover mystery.
Okay, so like a hangover type of thing.
Yeah.
Hangover mystery.
Yeah. Have you seen The Hangover?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're missing a day.
Yeah, we're missing a day. Something happened. I don't know. Buddy.
Something happened.
Some kind of comedy. Maybe Zach Galifianakis is in it or something.
He is.
Yeah, sure. Mike Tyson.
Notoriously says yes to things.
Hangover was a really good movie, actually.
I like that movie. Yeah.
The first one.
The first one was great.
You didn't like the other one?
The second one, I thought they had to make it. They got to come up with a story. Well, the first one was so financially successful, right?
Yeah.
That's why we make sequels.
Right. That's how that happens.
And then they did a third one, and it was just, they're tired.
I don't even remember the third one. I've seen it, though. I saw it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like the Asian actor whose name I don't know,
Ken Jeong.
he stole the first movie.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was his first movie.
He was great. That was kind of what launched his career, too, I think.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
From being a real doctor to an actor.
Right.
The second movie, I was a little disappointed in his character.
Yeah.
They threw the monkey in there. I was like, you're losing me.
They were friends.
You're losing me with the monkey.
Our next wheel is our setting.
Setting.
So where are we taking place in this story?
I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, man. A factory.
Okay. Just any kind of factory, I guess.
Just this factory, yeah.
So it's like a Willy,
So you have a hangover and you're in a factory?
apparently. Or a factory is incorporated somehow into this story.
Somehow.
As a setting.
You guys ever work in a factory?
No. I filmed in a factory.
My mom worked in a factory. I used to go visit her. She used to make like potato chips in a factory.
My brother worked in a factory. It's not a factory, though. It's more a warehouse. It's different from a factory.
Not a warehouse.
I think factories are more fun.
Yeah. There's machines.
Yeah, it's more elaborate.
Have you worked in a factory?
No, I did a short film back in college about a meatball factory. It's not good. Don't look it up. It's bad.
Can I look it up? What's it called?
Don't do it.
Let's watch it on the show.
No.
We'll watch it on the 100th episode.
But I think factories there's kind of a mystique to factories that I like. I think of like Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory. I think of, no, that's it.
Here's a question for you guys before we go on.
Yes.
What would be your ideal job if you could do anything you wanted? This is it.
Oh, man. I think I might have to get back to you on that because initially I want to say like creative directing is what I'd like to do. I mean, doing this obviously would be a lot of fun too. But yeah, I think here's what it is. I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I'll say it. You guys know Nick Fury in Avengers?
No, never heard of him. Who's that, motherfucker?
That I want to be Samuel Jackson.
You want to be Sam Jackson?
I want to be the Avengers guy for sure.
Seriously?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Except you
want to act?
Yeah, acting would be fun. Yeah.
Oh, and when I say this, I mean creating stuff. I didn't mean like specifically this that we're doing right now.
What made you What made you want to ask that?
I have a background 10 years as a job developer.
Oh.
I worked for a firm for 10 years doing that, finding jobs for people, especially injured workers. And even now, part of that still kind of resonates with me. So, for example, when I go to my doctor's office and they're going to draw blood, I always look at the phlebotomist, the person drawing my blood, and I ask, is this your dream job?
Oh, cutting deep.
The answer is always no.
No, it's not.
Has anyone ever said yes?
They say yes?
Yes.
Okay,
well, because
weirdos.
remember, you got to go to college to be a phlebotomist. So drawing blood, you're like, yeah, this is what I wanted to do.
I love blood.
When did that happen? In high school? I mean,
What are you, a vampire?
yes, but yeah. And I do that as I, go through the world. It's like, is this your dream job? Is this what you wanted to do? And like Nuck says, most people say no. This is not it, but some people say yes.
That's wild.
Wow.
That's wild.
So, Nuqady, this is your dream job?
I guess it's everybody. I mean, it's this is the bones of it.
Okay.
If I can make more money doing it, then I'm making.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of money,
Great.
go to linkttree.com/DNGPOD. Click the merch link and buy a definitely not good hat. Our next wheel is so we have hangover type movie. We have a factory.
Yep.
Our next wheel is our character job. What is the job of the main character?
A middle school teacher.
Do you just come up with those sounds?
Oh no, yeah.
So middle school teacher is
Who has a hangover in a factory?
well, it's going to be a hangover type movie. So something like we miss a day or
Do you guys get hangovers?
no.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
You
Same.
don't drink,
I
huh?
don't drink at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally sober.
Wow. I couldn't make it through this sober, man. It's too much.
Sorry, you're going to have to this time around.
Not here, but after the show.
After the show.
Oh, God. Need a drink after that.
Okay, middle school teacher. Our next wheel is our character flaw. Something is wrong with this middle school teacher.
Okay.
What's wrong with him?
They worry about what others think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe a bit self-conscious about his students.
Yeah. That's pretty common.
This is so far I'm getting like a school tour of this factory. I don't know where hangovers. So I don't know
Like
where
a field trip?
Yeah, like a field trip.
Ooh.
Yeah. But we have one more wheel to spin. It's called the antagonist wheel. Second to last wheel.
Wait. What if the teacher took the kids on a field trip and then woke up at home and don't remember what happened on that field trip? Took us on a field trip to a factory.
Wait, so
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
So did they did they have a hangout? Did they black out in the middle of the field trip? Is that the idea?
Yeah, he remembers taking them there. Don't remember what happened after that, though.
Wow.
The teacher part of me wants to say, students, this is where you may be working. If you continue performing the way you have in school.
We don't know what happened to those kids. So, man, they got a job.
Our second to last wheel, which might just ruin everything like usual.
Yeah, it usually does.
Is our antagonist wheel. Who is the bad person of the story?
Which the bad guy?
Let's spin it.
The economy.
Yeah. I think that checks out. Yeah. I don't know how we can conceptualize that into a person.
Not sure.
Well, you know what I find is fascinating about the American economy?
What's that?
The difference between the facts about the economy and Americans' perception of the economy.
Oh, is there a distinction?
There's quite a distinction. Even today, I don't know if you guys follow the stock market. You guys investors?
A little bit.
Feels like gambling.
So it went down by 1,000 points, right? Lost more than it's lost in, I think, 2 years. So now the discussion nationally is we're going into a recession. Interest rates are too high. People can't borrow money. The Fed has tightened up.
We're not already in a recession?
Well, actually, we have one of the top performing economies in the world.
Oh, no. That is horrible news.
25% of the global economy, right? Our economy has been doing really well. Inflation's down the last 12 months in a row. I don't know about this month. But they did a survey on a local TV station. About 8,800 people participated. And only 6% of those surveyed thought the economy was strong.
Yeah, we don't. I didn't see that at all.
The percent was 7%?
6%.
6%.
Right,
I thought we were dying.
At that point in the survey. My point is that is so far off from the reality of how the economy is performing.
Oof.
I guess that's good news.
Unemployment percent is only 4.3%, up from, I think, 3.7 last month. Part of the issue and the fear is there were only 110,000 jobs created last month. Previously, there were hundreds of thousands of jobs created.
Oof.
But my point is, most people pay no attention to statistics or data about the economy. It's all based on, I went to get some gas, and gas was $4.30 a gallon. Or I went to buy some eggs. A dozen eggs is $3. Well, the economy is more than what you buy at the grocery store and the price of gas. But those are the things that affects people's pocketbooks directly.
Right.
So,
like, the economy is bigger than just what is my bank account, or like what is it like for me living. It's how is the whole country living?
I mean, even though you may be struggling, that doesn't mean the whole economy is struggling. Just because you are struggling in this affluent area to make ends meet.
Okay. Well, side note for the listeners.
Yeah.
You bring a teacher on this show, you get to learn something.
You get to learn something. Maybe not about magnets. You're not going to learn anything about magnets.
You don't know nothing about magnets.
Yeah. Okay, well, I say we barrel through this. We have... Actually, wait, I did have a question about the economy. So are you saying that the economy is good right now or bad? What's the spoiler alert on that?
I would say the economy is doing well.
Wow.
If you go back 2 years. No, go back 4 years to the end of COVID. Mm-hmm. Unemployment was what, 18%? Inflation was 12%. Inflation is now, I think, 3.2%. Wow. So if you just look at the numbers tell a different story from public perception, which is things are going badly.
Yeah, because nobody can afford anything. That's weird how that works.
I also, there are a couple of buzzwords that I always tell my friends that's not true. First of all, when anyone says nobody, that's untrue. There are 310 million of us. How many did you talk to?
309, but...
It's nobody. And the other one is everybody. You don't know that. You don't know that many people. You don't have that many friends. So don't say everybody.
Yeah, I can get down with that.
Go on, though.
So we have...
Oh, by the way, I was right. It is magnetite. I looked it up.
Thank you for that.
Which means what? Magnetite. That's what the substance?
Yeah, the actual stone is called magnetite.
I wonder what it was like for the first person who found the magnetite.
Oh, that's weird.
So we're in a magnet. We're in a magnet factory.
Shit. He brought it in. Shout out to our sponsors.
All right. To recap what we have for our wheel spins, we have a hangover type movie. We're in a factory,
possibly a magnet factory.
Middle school teacher.
Right.
Who? What was the flaw?
Character or something?
Something about cares about what other people think.
Oh yeah.
And the antagonist is the economy.
The economy.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and say this is a magnet factory.
Magnet factory. You did it. You asked for it, and you got it.
We're gonna cheat a little bit. Can you go ahead and look up who discovered magnetite? Because we're gonna incorporate that.
Are there magnet factories? There must be.
Maybe they're making magnet cars or magnet rails for the light rail. I don't know.
Wow.
A shepherd named Magnus.
He's a shepherd?
Yeah, a Greek shepherd named Magnus.
Okay, so this is like
4,000 years ago.
Wow. Magnus?
Herding his sheep in Magnesia. Okay. A region of northern Greece. While walking, Magnus noticed that the nails in his sandals and the metal tips of his staff became stuck in the rock. Okay. Intrigued, he began to dig and discovered the first known lodestone, which contained the natural magnet magnetite. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Magnus.
So, Todd, the middle school teacher, is waking up on his couch hungover. His apartment is messy. He's not living well as a middle school teacher. All right. Nuqady, can you play Todd for us today?
Okay.
Can you describe like kind of what he looks like and like what more about details about him?
He's a black fella. Salt and pepper hair. Kind of, just a brown skinned god of a man, Little on the shorter side, little on the thinner side,
I get a knock on the door.
Todd, where are you at? Todd.
Huh?
Mr. Smith.
What?
Open the door.
Who's there? What?
It's Ashley.
Oh, why are you at my house?
Open the door. You're supposed to be leading the middle. Where have you been?
What day is it?
You know where the kids are?
Where am I? Oh, is this my house? Oh, this is my house. Hold on. Hold on a second. I got to put some pants on.
Opens the door, and it's Ashley. She is also a middle school teacher. She has short brown hair, giant, huge eyes where you can really tell her emotions, how she's feeling
Go eyes.
At any point. Where have you been, Todd?
I've been... I don't remember.
We've been getting phone calls from parents the last like 10... What happened to
my parents?
What happened to the field trip?
Field trip. Oh, field trip. What? The magnet factory field trip.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
Agnes.
That was yesterday? Today?
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What are we going to...
Is it Friday?
We have to find these kids. We have to find the kids.
What do you mean? What do you mean find?
What's the last thing you remember?
You woke me up and started yelling about some kind of field trip. So I put some pants on, ate a bagel, and then I opened the door and you were standing there.
Suddenly, you hear a toilet flush, and a door opens, and it's one of your middle school students. His name is Bobby.
Bobby, what the hell are you doing in my house, man?
Hey, do you have any cereal?
No. What? Did you hear me ask a question? I asked a question. What are you doing here?
Bobby, what happened yesterday? Where are your friends? Where are the other students? I don't know. I just came back here with Mr. Howard, and now I'm here.
Mr. Howard?
That's you.
Oh yeah, no, I know, I'm Mr. Howard.
I might have got.
I don't hear it out loud that much. You guys always call me Teach and stuff.
I get Mr. Smith and Mr. Howard kind of mixed up sometimes. We gotta go back to the factory and find the other kids. Come on, let's all go.
You guys have clearly never had a hangover.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
We don't know that he's hungover per se, though.
Can you enlighten us a bit more about the hangover?
Yes,
situation?
Mr. Killion. How have your hangovers been over here?
Oh, man. Well, first of all that loudness, you got to tone that down.
Okay.
When you got a hangover.
Okay.
All that knocking and screaming, none of that. Mm-hmm. Right?
My head. My head.
Thank you.
There you go.
You're trying to figure out what you're going to do with this hangover so that you can get back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So Todd's putting on some sunglasses because it's too bright outside.
Well, a lot of people do concoctions.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, egg with
raw
some mayonnaise.
egg, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you'd have some sort of miracle hangover thing that you would put together, and you say, hold on a minute, I'll get back to you. Your place is obviously a mess.
Right.
Right. So, and I like the
a tornado came through.
Yeah, the pan. Well, that's kind of a stereotype on TV. It depends on who you are.
So we're going to cut to Denny's. And you're getting...
Yeah, can I get a grand slam?
What are we doing here, Todd?
Look, my head hurts. I don't feel good. I need to get something in my belly.
You have to... Okay, you have to...
Or I'm going to fight everybody.
Okay.
Can you stop yelling?
First of all...
Can you stop?
First of all...
Thank you.
Why were you drinking while you were doing a field trip?
I don't remember doing that, but that sounds like me. So, probably because of all the stress that comes with teaching 20 middle school students every hour on the hour.
Hi, how's your food? Is everything tasting okay? Yeah, we're fine. Can you please give us...
I'm missing my sausage links.
And the little kids at the table. Can I get some more pancakes?
What's your name? What's your name, Bobby?
My name's Bobby.
Bobby, shut up, Bobby. You're not even supposed to be
Can
here.
you say that? Don't tell the kids to shut up. You can't say that.
It's too late. He's been told.
So the whole class is at Denny's?
They're gone.
We don't know.
We
Just
don't
Bobby.
know. Just Bobby.
We just have Bobby. I think Bobby ate him. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you guys some more time to figure stuff out, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
So, Todd, what's the last thing that you remember? You have to remember something. Give us something.
About yesterday. Yesterday, we got on a bus and we went to somewhere.
All right, so we're cutting back, flashback to you on the bus. The bus is loud, of course. This is where the drinking,
middle school kids.
Right. This is where the drinking started, actually. You have a little flask with you. You know, it's tucked in your shoe, actually.
It looks like a book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a book, actually. And you're looking real... Can you describe how you drink?
It looks like a book, and you have to open it, and a straw comes out. you suck the straw to get the booze out.
Is it accurate to have a middle school teacher drinking on the job, probably?
I never taught middle school.
Never had to deal with those heathens.
Have you had days where you wanted to drink?
No, I really actually loved teaching high school.
Oh, wow.
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
So you definitely
Best job I ever had.
That is so sweet. You're welcome.
Well, you guys were part of it, so thank you.
Oh, shucks. Getting all emotional now.
Teaching was fun. It was a lot of fun, yeah.
Well, Todd is not having a good time.
No, Todd hates this.
Yeah. Ashley approaches him as he's chugging down this drink. Are you ready for the Magnet Factory? Where are you guys going to be going first?
Probably to the magnet section.
God, I think the whole thing is magnets. Like, do you know about Magnus, the lodestone that he found, the fact that he was a shepherd?
Yeah, of course I know about what'd you say? Magnus, right? That's what you said.
No, it's here's the brochure. Hands you the brochure. It is a cartoon blow up of Magnus, you know, as a shepherd, big. Actually, he doesn't smile. People don't smile in the past, right? Like, he's looking
we just
very
started doing
serious. And, you know, there's like different sections of this factory. There's the shepherd section where you can kind of see a recreation of what his house looked like, or his little shack, his farm.
His famous pie.
The famous lodestone. Like, they have the lodestone that was first discovered by Magnus. And then a cool little, like, magnet section that you can play with magnets at with the other kids.
Ooh, this sounds rad.
Yeah.
I would go to this.
Well, yeah. Why didn't you read the brochure?
I didn't have. Okay, listen. I don't even know what day it is right now because I'm kind of phoning it in right now. I'm retiring next week and kind of just don't care anymore.
Someone throws a wad of gum to your head and it sticks to your head.
You see what I have to deal with? You see this?
Just
do you have any mayonnaise?
Just play it cool. Okay? It should be a lot of fun. Which section are you going to go to first?
Let's see. Flips through the brochure. Maybe the gift shop. That sounds cool.
Okay. Well, I think we're almost there. Cut to the tour entrance of the Magnet Factory. Okay. We have the tour guide. He walks towards the bus and then he drops his cane and falls to the ground and he does a full front flip and then lands it perfectly.
And then he says, if they didn't let me do this, I wouldn't have done this tour.
Nobody claps.
They're
just kind of staring at him kind of strangely. Has no one ever seen Willy Wonka?
None of you?
Hello? All right. Well, I'm, kids these days. I'm Magnus the Sixth. Hello, everyone. My great-great-great-grandpa was Magnus, the one who discovered magnets. You're welcome. Welcome to my factory, everyone. Can I get a clap? A single clap, please.
Descendant of the Great One.
All right, there's one person.
Way to go.
All right. I'm going to ask that you all put your cell phones in that bag because magnets and phones don't go well together.
Yeah, they do not like each other.
Your phone will explode right in your hand.
Is that true?
I think so. I think there is a little magnet in there, though.
Whoa.
Pull your phone out so we can try it.
Okay.
I don't recommend it. He pulls the phone out and it very strangely, it just lifts out of the hand and sticks to the side of the warehouse wall itself.
Ooh, that's
Told
cool.
you. This was your phone, this was Todd's phone. You tried it.
Oh, good. I don't have a phone anymore. Way to go.
I thought a student would do that, not a teacher. You're an educator, right?
I'd like to think of myself as an educator, yes.
All right. Consider yourself a student. Again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys. If you'll come this way, I think we're doing 2 groups, right? Right?
2 groups. Everybody, count it off. A, B. Come on. A, B, A, B, A, B.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Hey, how about you, Todd? The guy with the one who's not really smart. You take a couple of kids with you and you follow me. The rest of you kids, check out the shepherds section with the light. I don't know.
You guys want some pie?
So,
I do think there is a because speakers have magnets.
Oh, well, there you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's got to be a magnet in your phone.
Well, there you go, Todd. You're learning something every day. All right. Todd, take 3 kids with you. Who you bringing? And Bobby, the squishy one, the round one. You're bringing him. Who else you bringing?
That one smells like macaroni and cheese all the time.
I just ate macaroni and cheese.
Oh, see? You see what you did?
Sucking down a Capri Sun. Who else you bringing?
Rachel, Stefan, Shaquan, Davon.
That's one person.
All of those names, that guy. Come on.
All right. And then another kid named Ghosty. He doesn't talk.
He's just a pale white boy.
He says so.
His eyes don't blink.
Bobby, Stavon, and Ghosty.
Okay.
All right.
Bobby, Stavon, Ghosty.
All right. Everybody, we're going to check out the Lodestone. Come on. Come with me and you'll see.
Someone pops out. You can't sing the song.
God damn it.
You can't. I told you so many times.
Yeah, it's my... Whatever, man. Come with me and come see Magnets, guys. Let's go.
He's defeated.
So before we get to that, we're going to cut to back to the Denny's. You're still remembering stuff, and you've just recalled that with Ashley.
He is eating those pancakes.
Okay, so you remembered all that.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But what happened after that? Because that was the last time I saw you.
Yeah, that's when it starts to get fuzzy. Hold on. Can I get some peanut butter, please? Yeah, peanut butter. I like peanut butter on my... Yeah. No, you're out of... Can I... How about grapefruit juice? Do you have grapefruit juice?
Sir, I'm not saying anything. You're just saying things to me. We do have peanut butter, but you didn't give me a chance to really respond.
Huh? Sorry, I got these earplugs in my ears. I can't hear the thing you're saying. What'd you say?
Takes the earplug out. Would you like anything? Would you like peanut butter?
Yes, please. Peanut butter. Can you say that a little quieter, please?
Peanut butter, come on.
Can we get these lights down, too?
No. They walk away. So so you don't remember anything that happened after that? You have to remember something. So, that was the last time I saw you. And then, your phone got destroyed by the factory. That makes sense.
Right, yeah. I remember, my phone got destroyed. I don't have a phone.
You just remember. Yeah, we all saw that. We all saw that, Todd.
That's so weird. I don't even know what to do.
So you all saw the Lodestone,
right?
The
Lodestone. I remember the Lodestone. It was just sitting there, It was...
We're going to take a short break and get right back to this exhilarating story, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Don't do it. You stay there like a magnet has you. Cut.
Hey, do you like t-shirts? And maybe hats? Well, I got good news for you. The merch store is open. Come check us out at linktree.com/DNGPOD. Click the merch link and get yourself a Definitely Not Good shirt or a Definitely Not Good hat. And for a limited time, grab yourself a I Am the Water Goblin t-shirt. This is in limited stock and won't be there forever. Thank you for supporting us. And now let's get back to some Definitely Not Good. Woo! Hey, we're back. And we have another sponsor.
Another one.
Let's spin that sponsor wheel.
Today's episode is brought to you by music.
Wow. This episode's proudly sponsored by music.
Music.
Killion, I haven't really asked you this before. What kind of music do you vibe with? What do you like?
Spill the wine.
Still like that song.
Yeah.
Still like that song.
Whenever it comes on, I think of you.
What do I like?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I just want to make sure that I stay this on wax. I want you to know that without you, this just probably wouldn't be a show.
Oh, for sure.
I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You really pushed me in that direction to follow the arts and do this kind of stuff.
Shout out Avon Killion,
And I
everyone.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
I never
for
got
the
to say that to
feedback. Thank you guys, and I enjoyed having you in class. I have rather eclectic music tastes. I like rhythm and blues. I like a little bit of rap. I like a Swedish harp player, Andreas Wollenwinder, who's one of my favorite artists. I like a little country music.
A little bit here and there.
I ain't ashamed to say it.
I like it too.
Yeah, so it just depends.
Are there any new songs that or music that you've heard that you actually, let's say, you don't hate it? Not bad?
I listened to a song today that I downloaded. It's sung by Usher. 2 Chainz is on it, and so is what's his name?
Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Lil Wayne's on it?
Lil Wayne's on there.
Okay.
So it just
I don't even know
depends.
the
But, the problem is sometimes I transport other people, my grandchildren, and some of the lyrics you go, that's a little iffy. They use the N word or the P word. And it's like, I don't want too much of that.
It's tricky.
It's tricky.
It's tricky.
Nuqady, who are some of your favorite artists?
Da Vinci.
Musical artists.
Like new school or just in general?
Just, what's your smorgasbord of artists that Nuqady likes? I know.
What are you listening to now?
Yeah.
Nah, nothing.
Really?
Well, it's complicated for me because I make music for a living. So, like, when I hear stuff, I just try to think of what I would have did in this mix or how I would have wrote this part or how I would have put this together. And it ruins the experience for me. It don't feel the same as it used to because now it's my job.
I see.
So what's happening with your music?
My personal music, I don't have any. I don't do any of myself. I feature on other people's stuff sometimes.
You're like an engineer?
Yeah, I'm producer engineer.
Wow.
Yeah.
While we're on the sponsor of music, I would just like to say, shout out to bass. I love the bass. It's my personal favorite instrument. Shout out violins, cellos, and violas.
Okay, stringed
And
instruments.
horns. Horns sound so good, man.
You like horns?
Oh man, I would have liked to play like the trumpet, but the skill needed to be able to do. Have you tried playing like the trumpet or tuba?
My brother played the trumpet.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
I respect any musician.
You got to do
honestly.
weird stuff with your mouth to play a trumpet.
Oh yeah,
I have a trumpet.
So shout out to music. Thank you so much, music.
Thanks,
Thank
music.
you. Yeah, back to Nuqady. Where's your music at, man?
In the past, bro. Where it belongs.
Killion, should he keep making music? What are your thoughts about that?
I always say keep creating.
I'm in the background. A lot of these artists that come through, they need backup vocals.
So
under
why no musical transitions in your show?
those. In this show?
Yeah.
Oh, there are. You just
There
don't
are.
hear it.
Yeah.
Can we have one? I mean,
The intro. You heard the intro.
Well, that's not enough. I like who created the intro music.
I did.
Yeah. Be nice to have some musical transitions in the show.
Yeah, all that stuff comes in post.
As you figure out who the sponsor is,
Right.
the storyline, no music.
Yeah.
It's just tricky to, I can't anticipate what I'm going to need while we're doing it. So I just do it later,
Yeah, Nuqady does a lot of post work too. Like especially like right now, he's gonna play something later on. Like in post, he's gonna play this right here. Yeah, that was him just adding music just now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That was a good one. Okay.
in post.
Right. But yeah, shout out music.
What makes a good story? Do you remember what I said in class?
No.
Has to have a plot.
Right.
And what's the plot? Conflict.
Right.
So you kind of have that. You have the teacher who has a hangover and needs to remember what happened. So that's kind of the plot and storyline and conflict. But you have no ending yet.
I was gonna say, are you saying we're doing something good?
You're doing
right
good
now, so
even
far?
though you don't know it.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that.
And maybe
I like that.
It's part of your subconscious, the structure of the story.
Maybe something we
sure.
learned in high school or something. I don't know.
What do you think this story needs?
Structure.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if we can do anything
It's
about
not the freestyle structure.
Yeah, it is. Forethought.
Oh, man.
Planning.
Planning for
You gotta go on.
Go back and rewrite it.
an editor.
This is just like the Wild Wild West.
Oh yeah. Well, I say we get back to this story. Yeah, actually, let's do a quick recap. So we have Todd Howard, Mr. Howard. He's waking up on his couch to find out that he's left his kids and is waking up from a hangover in his apartment.
What do you mean he's left his kids?
Well, he doesn't remember what happened to his kids, essentially. Like the kids that he's taking on his field trip, because he gets a rude awakening from Ashley in the middle of his hangover that the kids are missing. And
Except for one,
Bobby. They go to Denny's to kind of relive or understand, maybe like start to form the memories back of what exactly happened. They were on the bus and they're going to the Magnus Museum to learn about magnets. And now we're starting to get the picture of what happened, but we're still a little bit murky in the water. We like to throw a wrench in our already broken story. So
and it is broken.
It is quite broken. It is quite broken today. So we have one more wheel called the topic wheel.
Topic wheel.
And we have to somehow incorporate it into this mess we've created.
Somehow, I don't know.
Let's spin that topic wheel.
Okay, spin it! I'm spinning it! Oh, you see me spinning it? I'm spinning it! Poison darts.
Oh, boy. Yeah, okay. So,
He was at the pub the night before.
Oh.
They had a dartboard.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Which is where I thought your story was going. I thought it was going to be going back to review, like the Hangover movie, how you got to the point where you got the hangover.
Right.
Did you get the roofie last night?
We got to figure that out.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Tasty.
Instead, you went with the Magna Factory.
Killion, I got to tell you, I can't promise this will be good.
No, I can promise that it won't.
So we're going to cut to the lodestone. Okay. I want to explain how this situation is. So we're underground, right? We take a long, big elevator. Todd and his kids are going down this elevator, and they're seeing like kind of brochures and like kind of a small little explainer video talking about the lodestone. And when you get out of the elevator, you're in this giant space with this pillar of a lodestone that Magnus found way back when.
Oh, wow. Are we in Greece?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. They transferred it over here to America, baby.
Oh, like the Statue of Liberty. Okay.
Yes. So here's the lodestone, everybody. This is the Magnus lodestone, the first one that my great-great-great-grandpa found. The birth of all magnets. You're welcome. Once again. Any questions?
People are looking at their phones.
Okay. Todd, you have any questions? You need some educating.
Yeah. What color is the inside of the magnet?
So the Magnus kind of looks over at the kids and sees that they're very not entertained. They're all on their phones. They're swiping. They're liking. He says, all right, you know what? This is bullshit, guys. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think I'm gonna, They're still not looking at him. You want to see something cool, right?
One of them goes, yeah.
All right. He goes over to a lever and he pushes a button, and the lever opens up a secret staircase underneath.
Ooh.
This is the secret stuff, guys.
Secret
I don't
stuff.
show this for just anyone. So you better be using those phones to take pictures and not swipe. What do you think about that, huh?
One of the kids looks up, huh? What?
Just go down the staircase. Go down the staircase.
Oh, okay.
Cut back to Denny's. So you all went down a mysterious staircase?
I think so, yeah. It's so fuzzy. Yeah, can I get some more butter, please?
Here you go. More butter.
Thank you.
Okay, then what happened?
Okay, so we went down the stairs, and there was a bar.
Oh, cut back to the bar. Magnus is now in a really spiffy like barista outfit, and he's like, "Here you go, kids. You'll be the first ones to try our new magnet fizzy lifting drinks."
Oh, yeah?
He's like, "I don't. What is that? You can we can't have alcohol. There's no alcohol in it.
No alcohol.
Magnets. Okay, all right. Now check it out.
Liquid magnets.
You drink these magnet drinks, magnet lifty drinks, you will be able to float to the ceiling way up there.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
As one of the students says that, not Bobby, one of the other ones, Stavari was his name. What was his name?
Stavari.
He drinks it and he starts lifting off of the ground very slowly. And it's like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? See, it's working. It's working. Come on, drink up. The next one, Ghosty, drinks it, starts doing the same thing. But this slow descent starts to become very fast because magnets.
Because magnets, yeah.
Yeah, and they get thrusted up into the air. Fortunately, there's a cushion on the ceiling.
Oh, good.
But they get
because they're stuck to it.
They get kind of stuck to it.
Okay, question. Isn't there a superhero called Magneto or something that has
Magneto? If you want to call him a hero, that's your decision.
What's his superpowers or whatever?
He can control metallic objects.
Yes.
It would be nice if in the story there's some sort of chemical accident or magnetic accident and a student ends up with superpowers.
Oh.
That's where I thought you were going.
Okay.
We can still go there.
We can still go
That's
there.
why you're here.
Yeah.
So these kids are stuck to the ceiling, and Magnus is kind of just like laughing to himself.
Chuckling, if you will.
Hey, Todd, you're not drinking your drink.
Yeah, I don't. Is that bar for the adults? Can I go to that bar? You got the kids, right? You got them. You got the kids.
Oh, your kids are, I told them no cell phones, and they're out here with their phones, so I had to punish them a little bit. You know how it goes.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You're a middle school teacher. You understand the kids are terrible, right?
I get it. Get it. Yeah, I'm with these little shits every day, you know, so I know how it is.
Where's the third one? Where's Bobby? Where's
Bobby? The fat one? You're talking about the fat one, right?
You cut over, and he's at the snack bar. He's eating candy. Hey, I didn't say you could eat that. Whatever. Hey, listen. Why don't you go on your merry way? I want to teach these kids a lesson before they go home. So how about you just?
He's already walking away.
Hey, where are you going?
To the bar. They got darts.
All right, he goes over to the darts board. What are you doing? And you're still drinking, by the way. You're pretty. I wouldn't say that you're hammered, but you're pretty tipsy.
Right.
Yeah.
I order a Manhattan because that's his drink. He likes the Manhattan.
Yeah.
The bartender says, I don't know what that is.
He has another bartender down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's am I playing a bartender?
No. I'll play the bartender.
Okay.
So you're ordering a drink. You want a Manhattan? I have no idea what that is, sir. I can only serve magnet drinks.
Magnet drinks. Can you name 3 magnet drinks?
No.
You son of a bitch.
You want a magnet drink or water?
Yeah.
Or more alcohol?
Alcohol, please.
There you go. Gives
Thanks.
you a shot.
What is, it's just
a shot.
It's just clear liquid.
Jack, it's something.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you.
I think it's a vodka or something. I don't know.
Came out of a bottle. I just didn't have a label on it.
So he's drinking it up, and he's playing darts a little bit, and suddenly you feel something on your neck.
Ow.
And you look over and you see Magnus with a blow dart. He just hit you with a poisonous dart.
Magnus. I thought.
You've overstayed your welcome. Bye.
And then he just passes out?
Passes out. So that's what happened?
Oh, yeah. Is that what this dart is? And he pulls a dart out of his neck.
Wait.
You just noticed the dart?
So, it was there the whole time.
So it wasn't just you were drinking too much. You also got tranquilized.
I got darted.
We have to go back there.
I was wondering what this was.
Can I help you with anything else? We at Denny's really want to make sure. No, your food is terrible, Denny's.
That's not true.
Your food's bad.
That's not true.
Okay. All right, I'll just pay for the bill. Okay, let's go.
Oh, could you? She's like, oh, you have to pay them up front by the door.
This is why I don't come here. All right. We're gonna cut to, they've already been on the road. Bobby's with them. It's Todd, Ashley, and Bobby. They've reached the front of the gate for Magnus Factory. Hello and welcome to Magnus Factory. How can we help you?
Yeah, I was here yesterday, right?
Yeah, the field trip was yesterday. It's Saturday.
I was here yesterday, and I had a bunch of kids with me, and now there's only one of them, and my neck hurts because I found this dart in my neck. He takes the dart and throws it and says, what dart?
They don't say anything, and they just open the gate.
Okay, that's
okay.
ominous. That's ominous.
I guess we're going in.
You got that thing on you, right, huh?
What thing?
That thing, that toaster, that steel,
You're talking about I don't have a gun, Todd.
Shit.
I'm a middle school teacher. What are you thinking?
Oh, I thought you were a middle school teacher and you'd have a gun.
Why are you teaching middle school?
I don't even know.
Bobby, where are your parents?
Bobby's eating something.
Okay, we're just going to go in. So we're just missing 2 students. That's all we're missing, and we have to locate them. So they get to the front, and they see a butler / factory worker.
I thought you were going to say buttload. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
No buttloads of anything yet. God, this is so stupid. So we get like the main person that's like, we've been expecting you, Todd.
Yeah. How do you know my name? Have we met?
No. But Mr. Magnus is fully aware of everything that you've done, and we have your kids here. He's been expecting you.
Oh, you have the kids?
Yes.
Just future reference. They're the kids. They're not my kids. Just so you know.
Not my concern. Follow me. They go to the far back, and you see Magnus kind of writing furiously in his office, and his head's in his hand, in his palm, and he's just really upset. And you see the 2 kids that you've been looking for sitting outside the door. Those are the kids.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Stefan and
Ghosty.
Ghosty.
Yeah, my name's Ghosty. Yeah,
that's your name.
That's right.
I should have known from the pale skin and the sickly demeanor. Can you blink for me, please?
He doesn't blink. What happened to you? Stavari, what happened?
Stavari?
Who the hell is that?
It's one of the 2 kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Stefan. Yeah. Stefan. I don't remember. I don't remember. Do you remember what happened?
He took our phones away, and they took care of us and stuff, but he took our phones away so we couldn't call anyone.
Ghosty's like, all the food is magnet thing. I'm so hungry.
Okay, I'm going to take you both to your mom, to your parents, and we're just going to leave.
No, I'm going to talk to this guy because I want to know what the hell happened, okay?
And you hear from the corner of the office, Todd, please come in here with your boy, Bobby.
See, he wants to wait. He wants to talk to me.
Okay, we're just going to leave. Goodbye.
But now I'm scared.
So Ashley and the kids leave. It's just Todd and Bobby. Please come in here.
You wanted to see me?
Shut the door.
Oh, okay. The door just shuts.
The purpose of your field trip that I sponsored and paid for was to find an inheritor of my magnet factory. Of your 3 kids. Of your 3 kids. I really thought it would be you, Bobby. I thought it was going to be you. But you stole fizzy magnet drinks. I saw you steal it. You have it in your bag.
He's like, but it tastes so good.
Open your bag. He opens the bag. It's got
a whole case.
What do you have to say for yourself?
A 24-pack.
In his bag.
What do you have to say for yourself, Bobby? I'm sorry. I wanted to be cool.
I thought this would do it.
It's not cool, and you are drunk. You're a terrible teacher.
Huh? He's drinking out of a flask.
I had so much hope for the future. My great-great-great-grandfather, who discovered magnets, by the way, you're welcome, left me to find the great people who will inherit. I had no children. I do not like children. Okay, but I wanted to have someone inherit this amazing magnet factory.
And they had to be pure of heart, right?
And they had to be pure of heart, not steal things like this boy Bobby.
Yeah, there's no way Bobby. I don't know why you thought Bobby.
I'm sorry, Mr. Magnus.
Kid's got sticky fingers, man.
I'm sorry.
You should call him honest.
Well, you stole, so you lose.
You
good day,
lose.
sir.
Whoa. Don't yell at my kids.
Good day.
That's my job. I get to yell at them. You don't get to yell at them.
The door opens.
How do you guys end these stories?
We don't know.
Do they ever end?
Usually we just crash the plane.
So Bobby,
please crash the plane.
Bobby leaves. He opens the door and closes the door. So now it's just Todd and Magnus. And Magnus is still writing furiously, ignoring Todd's presence.
I don't remember.
You don't remember what? How to be a teacher? How to care?
No. Because last night somebody drugged me. So I don't even remember my last name. What is my last name?
Howard.
I don't know.
No, you're right. How do you not? Okay, whatever. Listen, I really thought Bobby would be the one, and I thought maybe you would convince me of him potentially being the next Magnus.
Well, that was fucking silly of you. Look at this kid.
Did you not read the paperwork of this whole field trip? I said I am looking for an inheritor for my factory.
No,
and
I
they
didn't.
must be pure of heart and not steal anything.
I only saw the headline. I didn't read the whole article. Look at this kid. He's eating an eraser right now.
Just eating an eraser. If you can give me one good reason to maybe consider him as the
I can't do that.
Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Meta real quick. What was his flaw? What was Todd's flaw?
He cares what people think.
Wow, we missed the mark on that
That's
one.
okay. It happens.
His flaw was that he's listening to the story.
You're welcome, listener.
About to blow his brains out.
We love you guys.
I can't give my factory and this entire inheritance to Bobby if I don't know he's pure of heart.
Oh, is that all it takes? Because he's pure of heart. All right, he's pure of heart. He's just, dumb,
That's true, sir. I am dumb. Kind of poked his head in the door. Oh. Okay, all right, Bobby. Here's a questionnaire, a quiz for you, if you will. You see a grandma crossing the street. What do? I help. Okay, that's pretty good.
That's a pretty good answer. Good job.
That's a good answer.
Good job, Billy.
You see fizzy magnet drinks unattended. What do? I don't steal it. I ask if I can have one.
Oh, wow, he's learning. I didn't think he could do that.
Okay, final question. You want to inherit the entire magnet factory, yes or no? Yes. All right.
Okay.
That's all it took.
All right. Get in this elevator.
Cut to, they don't do the elevator stuff.
They don't do
We don't have the budget for it. We cut to them inside of a nice limousine, all right? And they're driving back to Bobby's house.
On the side of the limousine, it's written the elevator.
Yeah. He gives him a golden ticket and says, "This is your key to the future. Give it to your parents and explain them in this contract that I'm also giving you that you will be inheriting once you're of age 18. And congratulations on being the new Magnus. Any questions?
I'm 12.
All right. See you in the future." Kicks him out.
He just rolls. Doesn't even stop the car.
As for you, Todd, you're a terrible teacher.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think you've really learned anything on this adventure.
Look, man, I was a sub by accident. I just needed the job, and then the school was broke, so they were like, "Hey, can you stay on?" And I was like, "Cool." And I'm 20 years later, still here.
I feel very sorry for you, and in fact, I wish I could help you out in some way, but I really don't care enough to. So here's your stop. You stop the car. It's at a bus station. All right.
Could you actually? My house is like 20 miles.
Oh no, I am so busy, busy, Todd. Very, very busy. You understand? Magnets.
Fine. I'll take the bus home.
But here's a tip for you before you leave. Get a new job. You don't need middle school validation.
You're probably right.
Middle schoolers are the worst, right?
Yeah, I don't really like these kids.
Terrible. Maybe consider a new career.
What happened to those other kids that we?
What other kids?
Stevan and Ghosty. Did we leave them at the factory?
No, Ashley took them home.
Okay.
Yeah, you're terrible at your job. Maybe consider darts. You were pretty good at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at.
You're pretty good.
I
at
could
darts.
probably cut to him in the Olympics. He's throwing darts.
Cut to 30 years later, and he is at the Olympics throwing darts
For America,
and in the trial,
USA.
and everyone goes
USA.
wild. Happy ending for Todd. That is the end, guys.
I crashed that plane. You're welcome.
Freaking did it.
Thank you, Jesus.
I want to thank my special guest, Avon Killion.
My favorite teacher.
Can we go ahead and get a grade from you on this story?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
It's above my pay grade.
That is fair. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. You didn't have to come here at all.
Do you have any? Do you have any things you want to shout out, like any special organizations or nonprofits or just things people should check out?
Vote. Take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility that all of us citizens have.
This will be out in September, by the way.
Oh, it'll be too late. Well, you can still vote in November. So that's
The
an
November
important one, too.
The one that counts.
Yeah, get involved, you know.
Do something.
Read the voter pamphlet.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Shout out to voting. And Nuqady, where can they find you online?
They can find me. Where can they? NUQADY on all the social medias. If you need beats or studio time, you can type that into a search engine like Bing or Ask Jeeves.
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
I don't either. I'm pretty sure it's not actually.
Yeah.
But if you type that into something, it'll be me. It'll probably be me. And then, you can click on that and send me a little message if you need some stuff. And then I can, stuff that I do. I do all the sound and the music for this show. So if you like any of that, it doesn't have to be even, I'm not even talking to you rappers like that. You know what I mean? If you do like movies or whatever and you need scoring, I do that too. I do all kinds of stuff.
He also does
sound.
audiobooks.
Yeah,
He does
audiobooks.
too.
Sound.
Wow.
If you make a sound, I can make it sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you like the show or if you don't like the show, check us out at DNG POD on TikTok, Instagram, and check us out also on linktree.com/DNG POD. Check out all our links.
Yeah. They're good links.
They're good stuff.
I got a question for you. How do you upload a podcast?
A RSS feed.
Shout out RSS.com.
Yeah, it's a distribution site.
Do you pay a fee for that?
I do.
Yeah.
Monthly. Yeah. It's not bad. Not a bad gig.
It's pretty sweet.
That's all, guys. Make sure to give us 5 stars on your platform of choice. Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
If you got the time, and then, maybe tell your friends about us.
Yeah, maybe.
If you want to get a little smooch on the forehead from CJ.
No, I'm not doing that. Take care, guys.
Tell everybody you know.
Bye.
Definitely not good.